Yo, what's up? What's good? It's your boy, JOSABRAHAM. We back. We back. We back after the work. We back after the And my camera just gave up. Fuck that. At this point, I don't give up. Okay, so analytical chemistry. Before I continue with analytical, I got two things to do. I gotta send an email, and I gotta make a call. And the time is 11:27. That's pretty late. Where's Discord? Oh, what happened to Discord? I just opened Discord. Yeah. Where's GPT? GPT. What was that noise? Chinnu Chinnu. Nee notla sulli. Notla sulli. Kannada? Is that Kannada type shit? Or am I tripping? Am I trippity? I'm Telugu, bro. Yo, I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry, gang, but okay, okay. I kinda okay. Apologies, gang. Apologies. Apologies, dog. But what does it mean though? Ni notla suli. I feel oh, but I was. I don't want to say I'm close. You could say I'm close, right? Yeah. Cause I heard the lingo before. It's okay, bro. Respect. Only respect, gang. Only respect. It's all about respect. In the brother. Or sister. It could be a sister. Unfortunately, when the reduction possible, you're missing the. You from? I'm from God's own country. I don't know why it's called country, even though it's a state. But Kerala, bro. Kerala, bro. But hey, we're neighbors. We're neighbors. Yeah. At least we're neighbors. That's cool. Yeah. Do you know Telugu, bro? I wouldn't say I know Telugu that much. I know a little bit of Tamil, but Telugu, I think I could understand or I could recognize the language, but I don't know if I could speak. I don't want to be racist, but it kind of sounds like kululu kulu kululu. It was a joke, okay? It was a joke. It sounds like that to me. Kululu kulu 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 kululu. It's a joke. As you know, you're a university student, and I don't think I could pay the full rent for just first week of August. So would you need to at the end of July if I want to I really apologize for hope your day became more happy and joy. Bye, bro. We always encourage our neighbors. Yo, respect. That's how it should be. Respect. Chinu, chinu. Hell yeah. As you know, I'm a university student. Why is the text in white? Who the I think I sent the email to Mr. Schaffer. No, this is someone else. Kunsa. Who's Schaffer though? Okay, that's this one. Oh, fuck. This bitch is not in the office. Come on. You can do this. Now, I tried. Hivu, yo, what's up? Inconvenience. Wäre es möglich, den Termin etwas nach hinten zu verschieben? Gibt es möglich vielleicht einen etwas später Termin? Es tut mir leid für die Umstände und die kurze Änderung. Es tut mir leid für die Umstände und die kurzfristige Änderung. Unähnlichkeit. Ich entschuldige mich für die Unnehmlichkeit. Vaibhav. Yo, Spain won. I saw the match. Fuck. I mean, I gotta say, from what they've seen, I'm not a very big football person, but Spain tried. I can see a lot. I saw a lot of places where the Argentina's goalkeeper was saving a lot. Like this guy was boom, 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 boom. That means Spain is trying to score a goal more than I saw from Argentina's side. It was boring. I don't know, man. I feel like Spain had a better team coordination. Again, I don't know shit. I'm not a very big. Argentina played the worst game of their tournament yesterday. That's what I was saying. Most of the time I saw the game, it was like the ball was with Spain. Argentina had they saved the worst for the last. I mean, hey, you gotta. If they didn't save the worst for the last, they wouldn't come to the finals. You know what I mean? So you can't complain. But yeah, it's something I noticed. Argentina did not get the ball as much as Spain got their legs on the ball. And Messi had very few chances to do some magic. But again, it was a good game. It was fun to watch. I like Messi and all, but I was like, what happens? France versus England was more fun. Yeah, I heard that from others too. Like I was watching the game in the kitchen. 4-6 England won. Yeah, I was watching the game in the kitchen with other students, and they also mentioned that. They mentioned what the France versus England was more fun. I mean, I really thought it was gonna end up in penalty, but no, Spain scored at like the last 30 minutes or in the last 20 minutes type shit. Again, I like Messi, but in extra time, yeah. But every second after Spain scored the goal, I was like, yo, Argentina is gonna come back. Argentina is gonna do some wild shit. I guess did not. But it did seem like Argentina didn't try though. I don't know if it's me or Argentina was a bit. Again, these are athletes, and I am a random guy. I'm cleaning the screen, god damn it. Yo, chill, bro. Not in front of the camera, bro. Okay, okay. I had to make a. I have to make a really important call for my appointment. So I'm gonna mute for a bit. Just a minute. My hair is in the worst. Gooning over chemistry is peak depression. You should try that. I'm just saying, gooning over things that you have to study. Oh, that's a different feel. Not like I did it, but I'm just saying, it should feel different. It should feel like I like the subject so much that I'm gooning over it. But yeah, let me make that call. I'm gonna mute. Yep, without benzene structures, you can't you can't. This is how it sounds.
Unsere Mitarbeiterinnen und Mitarbeiter beantworten gerade Patientenanfragen. Bitte haben Sie etwas
That's
Geduld.
some rap lyrics right
Sind
there.
für Sie da. Gerne nehmen wir Ihre Terminwünsche für eine Behandlung telefonisch entgegen.
They should pick up the call and be like, oh, hello, hello. I'm sorry for calling. Please don't hurt me. I just want to say I'm.
Derzeit kümmern wir uns um die
I just want to
Anliegen
say
unserer Kolleginnen
I'm
und
stupid. I
Patienten.
did not
Bitte halten Sie
consider
Ihre
I had an exam in
Sozialversicherungsnummer bereit
between the
und haben Sie noch
termine
etwas
I
Geduld.
booked.
Wir melden
I'm
uns in
sorry.
Kürze.
I'm
Danke
sorry.
für Ihr Verständnis.
I'm gonna mute. That's better. Okay, we back. You gotta hear this. So, last Friday, I called in this place to book an appointment and said, "Yo, can I get an appointment?" And they were like, "Okay, we can do something. We will get you an appointment on next Tuesday, 10:30 p.m., 10:30 a.m." Okay, that's cool. But my stupid ass did not realize it was Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday. Yeah, that's my mistake. Okay, I say that's my mistake. I agree. And I called in Monday just to let them know, yo, I don't know if I could make the appointment on time because I got something else 30 minutes before, and maybe I cannot make it to the appointment on time. Entschuldigung, excuse me. They were like, okay, no problem. I was like, okay, can I extend it a little bit late, or what is my option? You could get your appointment almost 2 months after this. 2 months. I should call them again. I did not explain my condition. Last time I explained my condition. Yeah, I think that's the change that it should make. I should make. So what did we learn? We gotta call again, and this time, tell your story. Tell whatever fucked up thing you're going through. Okay, so I think that those two are done. Yeah, those two are the almost the two things uh, I have written down are done. Is done. Now I need to study. Study. Yeah. So I was at the. You're capturing the essential parts of reference electrode to clarify your confusion about voltage and KCl layer. We should first know the value used. Here's how the constant 0.20 volt potential is maintained and how the KCl layer functions as the anchor for your measurement. Inside the surface lining, there's a specific chemical balance that never change. Yeah, I was drawing. Yeah, I do remember what I was doing. I was drawing. But how long should I spend for this? How long should I spend my time on this? Cause this is the last day. Yo, Yo, Maskoud Ahmed. Yo, what's up? How was my oral exam? It's tomorrow. So I gotta prepare for it. I gotta reply, and how do I reply to this? Exam. Do you remember me? Yes, I do remember the name, gang. I do remember you asking me, do you remember me? Are you confident? Yeah, I am kind of confident, not gonna lie. Right now I'm reading an email, that's why I'm not looking at the screen. But okay, I should reply in German. I think replying in German could help. Good luck. Good luck. Did you mean good luck? I hope your exams will be the best for you. Oh, appreciate that, gang. Appreciate Maskoud Ahmed. Appreciate that. But, yeah. Mm, your exam is on when? Your exam is 40 days later? Oh, shit. Gotta start preparing. What are the exams? You didn't even what? You didn't even revise? I mean, you still got time, bro. But what are the exams on? Like basic subjects, math, physics? Yes, sorry, good luck. Yo, is my stream bit slow? Cause I told that a bit. The good luck part, I told that pretty while ago, like 3 to 4 minutes ago, or 2 minutes ago at least. Okay, okay, I gotta send one more email and I'll continue. Hee hee. My MCAT. Oh, okay, okay. Are you making fun of the MCAT now? Oh, so MCAT should have all the subjects necessary, right? Yo, my computer is getting slow. It's not good. What is wrong, gang? Why my computer so slow, gang? What did I do to get my computer this slow? Chemical, physical, biological, psychological, what? Ah, okay. Biology, physics, chemistry, English, and local reasoning. Understandable. So all the good stuff. Yo, bro, you gotta stop with this non-existent meme, bro. It does not exist. Accept the fact that it does not exist. Do you have any advice for me to remember things for a longer time? Revise, I guess. You could use this thing. What's it called? Notebook LM. There's a thing called flashcards. I think flashcard really helps remembering stuff. Not just Notebook LM. You could make your own custom flashcards. Vibe twerk. Do you twerk, Vibe? Is that how you remember things? Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, Vibe. If it comes, where did you learn to talk English that fluent? I don't think so. My English is basic, bro. Like the words I use are really basic words. I need to increase my vocabulary. But I guess the more you read, the better you get, I guess. You twerk, vibe up. You gotta find better methods to memorize than twerking. Not gonna lie. Vaibhav got his brain in his butt. Sui? Sui? Everybody say Sui. Twerk your black ass. Whoa. Why, Bob? You gotta stop doing this. Like, you gotta stop twerking to memorize, bro. Just tell the world that you like twerking. It's not about memorizing, huh? I'll see it. It was never about memorizing. It was his love for the game. It was Vibov's love for twerk. Do you twerk like every morning? Do you just wake up and twerk? Use earbuds. Use earbuds to twerk. That's how you do it? Uh-huh. I don't know that method. I never seen that method in, you know. You don't even need to jiggle. Okay. Just walk side by side to a fair-skinned man. Oh. You could have featured in the next. Okay. Why, Bob? Is this some kind of fantasy for you? Looks like this is a fantasy for you, gang. Hey, I'm not against fantasies. It's okay, but at least fantasize about something that is useful. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm saying. I'm just saying. Ich verstehe, sollte es dazu kommen, werde ich bis Ende August in Wohnheim bleiben, um die Miete. Ja, nein, Rückkehr macht es. I don't have fantasies about. Oh, so you have fantasies about your butt? Whoa. Whoa, that's some fucked up thing, Vibe. You should try seeing what's it called? What's it called? Therapist? I don't know if therapists could save you. I don't know, man. But hey. It's all good. This is part of puberty. You feel me? This is part of this is part of puberty. You're gonna grow. You're gonna grow out of this twerk fetish. It's not a fetish. Seems like you have fantasies about your neighbors, but I don't. But just you saying that on the chat seems like you have some shit like that. I don't know, man. Just you do you, man. You do you, man. Just make sure you don't hurt anyone. Can I also get the English? Can I also get? I understand if it comes to that, I will stay. If it's more than stay, I'll. So more than stay. Let's just say I'll keep the room until the initial. Leave the room until the initial That is some Sherlock type of deceptive skill. Only if you use that in interview rooms later. I wish. I wish I could. I wish I could say that. Say what did I say though? I said I deflected the sentence you told me, but how can I use that in an interview? Oh, what do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in this company for, in like the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Oh, I could ask that. Say, Mr. Dosh, where do you see yourself in this company for the 5 years? So I'm gonna reply, okay, first off, let's just say I'm employed. Let's just say I'm employed. Where do you see yourself? Low voice? I gotta make it high. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, Mr. Interviewer? If I got employed in this company, do you think you will be part of this company in the next 5 years? Do you think you will be part of this company in the next 2 years? Do you think you will be part of this company tomorrow? No. The answer is no. Featuring in a yo, I gotta say, Vaibhav, your brain is fucked up. It's all porn. I understand it's puberty, but come on, man. Come on, man. Have some self thought process. Oh, this is annoying as fuck. What is wrong with that? Oh, right now you're in a YouTube stream. Oh my god, what am I seeing? You're seeing the next best thing out there. That's what you're seeing. Yo, what's up, Aiden Bobby? Did you hear the news? So, what is wrong with that? Yo, shut up, bro, shut up. I do have my past, but again, like I was saying, right now, nobody does it better. Like I was saying, right now you're in a YouTube stream, but in a public environment, if your brain is full of porn, it's gonna slip out. You're gonna say some weird shit related to porn in front of everyone. You saw the match? Yeah, I also saw the match because it was playing in the kitchen. I just gotta say, Spain got the ball. That is a lot of public here. I am overwhelmed. Like I was saying, right now you're in the stream. It does not matter. Nobody gives a shit. But when you're in the real setting, maybe. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Spain was better. Damn. Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen from the match, Spain tried to score a lot of goals. Before they score a goal, I seen a lot of scenarios where the Argentina goalie had to put his hands up compared to Spain's goalkeeper. You understand? You understand? But yeah, and yeah. To the island? Which island, bro? New Zealand? Argentina went for the defensive approach. Yeah, I don't know. But I noticed that Argentina did not get the ball too much. Maybe it's, I don't know, but I feel like Spain had more time with the ball compared to Argentina. But I was really expecting it to end with the penalty shot. Nope. Okay, I was sending an email. God damn it. God damn it. After this one, I think I'm done. Whoa, Weibo is not happy, I guess. BTS, yeah? Like you said, BTS was there. What is a bunch of BTS doing there? BTS was there, Shakira was there, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was there singing Hallelujah. The virus submerged in a tree, yeah. A result KCLR. Bieber was unrecognizable. I mean, that was the new Justin Bieber look, right? This guy cut his hair and stuff. But he still got the voice though. Oh, Diddy made him a man, yo. That is sad even to think about it. I don't know what fucked up. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Oh. This guy's crazy, yep. This guy's stupid crazy. From what I understand, that is a 16-year-old. You need to hold back. Nah. I don't think so. Well, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yup. I'm gonna change the camera scene. Cause now I'm starting to write. Oh fuck. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with this? Okay, that's almost good. That's almost good. I'm gonna change the camera scene. Man. Yo, Devoto did appreciate you for checking out the stream. I was planning to go Penny, right? Yo, can we make it a little later? Because I still got to prepare for this exam. Or you could just go, man. Because, like I said, I did not. The exam is tomorrow. Respect. You both offline friends, I guess. Yeah, I mean he's on the same building. Yo, the vote to did said hi. You exam tomorrow sad. Yes, exam tomorrow sad. Very sad. So this is the, what is this? Reference. How this two live? How I'm guessing it's about two live stream going on. Standard electrode. Electrolytic cell, yeah. Yes. I mean, it's possible as part of OBS, I guess. OBS made it possible with the two streams. So I tried drawing the reference electrode. And could you tell me more about the porous layer of the electrode? Is this your first try? No. I had the oral exam last Tuesday, but the professor was like, yo, we could do this one more time. I was like, okay, I understand. I understand. What? You should prefer using textbooks rather than GPT. It ain't helping in long term, yo. I think that's the second person other than my... You had an oral exam? Yup. I had an oral exam. Yo, Vibov, you're the second person who's telling me that. It is only helpful if you share your thought process using the correct prompt first. Again, I think this whole AI is good to understand, but it is not good to start studying. Like, for example, to learn a topic, it's better to read about the topic in the books, and maybe ask further questions to the professor, or you could maybe ask on the AI itself. But yeah, you're the second person who's telling me to use textbooks. Not gonna lie, I agree. Textbooks good. Textbooks good. While the source identify your reference as, the porous layer is what allows it to function as a lighthouse or a baseline for your measurement. The gatekeeping of the circuit, the primary job of the porous layer is to act. First one would be your parents. You got it right. You got it right. My parents were like, yo, what the fuck you doing with this AI bullshit? What is this AI bullshit? What happens to the textbooks? Do you even know what the textbook is? That is not applicable for me though. About textbooks or oral exam? Indian blood baby, yeah. I mean, it's also not about just... You mean textbooks? Textbooks, lot to learn, but textbooks good for initial... It is good for initial impression? No. If you're starting to learn a topic, and if you read the topic in the textbook, you get a lot of basic information you need based on that topic. Then you could go further on AI. But again, textbooks, big, long. The pores are so small they prevent the bulk of from leaking out, or more importantly, prevent your sample from rushing in. This separation is what keeps the internal chemistry. Again, this porous, I'm still confused. It's a porous that does not allow porous layer. Yep, that's also what I do. The slides in GPT works for me. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. But like they say, textbooks are also good. So this is the porous layer that maintenance the risk of clogging. A porous layer faces a unique challenge, but you are creating a solid silver chloride precipitate in the beaker. Those tiny white particles can sometimes settle into the pores and frit. That's why your procedure emphasizes electrodes must be thoroughly rinsed. The effects of clog. Okay, so if I understand about this pores, said pores, it provides potential difference or a negative. Try converting all that text into latex format. Latex format, is that the one that you use to add formulas into a specific page or something? I heard this latex format before. Or a negative charged electrode. To clarify your understanding, the pores themselves do not generate the potential difference. Instead, they act as a physical bridge. They allow the instrument to measure the potential difference that already exists due to the internal chemistry of the electrode. The pores, the bridge. The porous layer is simply a pad. It does not create a voltage. Its only job is to allow tiny flow of ions to pass through. Anyways, keep up the good work. Respect. Respect, respect. Oh man. See ya. Let's go. Damn, I'm kind of scared for the tomorrow's exam, but hey, it's gonna happen no matter if I'm scared or not. Why is it constant? Because the concentration of is locked. The three-nth equation for the specific probe always results in the same number. You are correct. This electrode is connected to the negative terminal by acting as a steady negative baseline. It allows the voltmeter to subtract 20 volt from whatever the silver antenna is filling in the beaker. So this porous layer provides the steady, or makes this, I wouldn't say provide, it's more like this is what happens, this is what lets the steady potential difference onto the solution. This is what okay, it's not what it, okay, it's not it does not generate potential difference. It allows the instrument to measure potential difference that exists due to the internal chemistry of the electrode. The Nernst equation for the specific probe always results in the same number. You are correct that this electrode is connected to the negative terminal by acting as a steady negative baseline. It allows the voltmeter to subtract. Again, I'm still confused on how it delivers this. What is this? Reference electrode together with the AG. Precipitated AgCl. This is the burette that delivers. Silver nitrate. CO minus sample solution. Could you again explain how the two electrodes measure the I understood that the AgNO3 it reacts with which precipitates, but after you add enough AgNO3 that it reaches equivalence point, it results in a sudden study max. I should or physics. Physics I did pass, so the next time I'm gonna study physics would be for more like a self-study. Something that I have to. The next time I'm gonna study physics is when I need physics, when I need the application of physics. But which I feel like I will at some point. Failed in physics? Fortunately, I did not. Fortunately, I passed physics. Can you let me know? Can you let me know what I was gonna? Roads. I still can't picture how. Nah, that's unfortunately. Whoa. Why unfortunate? I passed physics, so that's fortunate. That's unfortunate for you at this time that I did not study physics. Is that what you were going for? Yo, chill. Nah. Nah, what? That's pretty left though. Your dots. Oh, got the reference. It took me a second to load, but I got the reference. I still can picture what? I still can picture. I'm stupid. Let's see, if I say I'm stupid, does the AI have some tricks up its sleeve? First of all, you're not stupid. No, that's not helping. That is not helping. The most important thing to clear up is your. As if GPT didn't know that by now. Yeah. They do know that. But they gotta be all professional and be, oh, you're not stupid. You're just curious. Gemini would have milked even better. They gotta be all professional. Oh, you're not stupid. You're just different. Imagine your it's very sensitive pressure gauge. Again, stop using other. AGCL reference electrode is a closed system inside the probe. It has its own silver wire, thick ocean. Okay, that's a reference electrode. Because its internal environment never changes, it provides a perfectly steady pressure for exactly. So if I remember this 3 mole KCl, I need to write a little bit on the reference electrode. No way it said love. Yo, you gotta be careful with AI when it starts saying love, friend. Just say, stay back. Don't let it control. Don't let it make you feel better. For real. Also, again, I gotta say this thing. AI responds according to how you talk to it. So if it's responded with the word love at the end, your past conversation says a lot. It does not just say love out of spite of it, just for the sake of it. It depends on how you converse with the AI before. And I don't know, man. You might have said some weird stuff. First electrode, closed system. Mm-hmm. AI seducer, maybe? Again, AI responds to how you talk to it. So I don't know, man. It might be a new chat, but it responds according to your previous responses. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Again, what is reference electrode? It is yo, that's the most stupidest thing you. Oh, why, Bob? You gotta improve a lot, I guess. It provide with a layer of AgCl on top of the Ag wire. The high concentrated KCl solution provides a stable equilibrium, mostly to left due to high Cl minus, and thus it maintains what? Why, Bob? Why you acting like a AI? Give me a feedback about myself, as much as you have seen me till now, my knowledge and studies and my social behavior. That's an AI type of question, but hey, I gotta say you gotta improve a lot, gang. Not just you, I also gotta improve a lot. Not just me, everyone got to improve a lot. That's what makes us. That's what makes us. I don't know, human. We always have to improve. Now that's just a milked AI response. Oh, okay, okay. That was good. That was good. You're right. Oh fuck. You got me. Okay. Not gonna lie. I agree. That was a fucking stupid AI type of response. But I agree on the part where we all have to improve. I do agree on that. But yeah, on your social behavior part, I gotta say, stop watching less porn. Stop watching porn. That could help a lot, gang. Because a lot of your comments just feel really, really. You know what I mean. On your timing for what? What you mean timing? And thus it maintains a constant potential of 0.20 volt. Again, when I write this, I cannot imagine what do I mean with constant potential. Timing for concentration at work. How much hours do you put in your work slash studying? That's like, it's like, that's like the most low effort Grok type of joke. Grok AI type of joke, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it. Maintains a constant, but the joke. But again, if I go too deep, Grok was developed in spa rooms. Spa rooms. Is this another joke? I just wrote this sentence on the reference electrode and I wrote that the silver wire dipped in a 3 mole What is the problem you're facing with electric cell? So basically, we got this reference electrode, right? This is the reference electrode where a silver wire is dipped in a high concentrated KCl solution with a layer of AgCl layer. So there's a equilibrium going on which is shifted to the left because we got more chlorine in the solution and less silver. So I understand that there's an equilibrium, but how is this equilibrium providing the said 0.20 volt potential? Yeah, how is that providing this potential? It used the porous. No way you're connecting it. Yeah, that's the C standard hydrogen electrode. That's the reason why. Okay, first off, this is not a standard hydrogen electrode. This is a silver electrode. That's the reason, wrote, she said. Whoa. Yeah, bro. It is coated with silver chloride. It could be coated or it could just form the silver chloride coating because there's a lot of KCl. AgCl. She has a. Oh, okay. That is a good information. Where standard hydrogen electrode is like the reference, even if you use other electrodes. That's a good set of knowledge. First, forward or backward equilibrium. I'm guessing forward. I don't know. Concentration stable. The other thing is, I want to know more about this, but if the professor just don't ask any questions based on this part, I'm not saying I studied for no reason, but on which side is the concentration lower? I think the product side is the concentration lower. That's why I said the equilibrium is on the left. There's more Cl minus ions, and there's very few product. So is it backward? Then it's forward. Oh, okay. Nernst equation gives you a lot of better ideas. Again, I understood the Nernst equation. I just need to know what is happening here physically. At least my brain, my stupid brain, is not able to simulate what provides what, or how these two provide this potential difference. Maybe it's understandable. I know there's a potential difference, but how do they make this? I'm not convinced yet. Forward or backward equilibrium. But that's a good question where you asked me if it's forward or backward. I could confirm now. Cl minus, high Cl minus. And it maintains a constant I also forgot about the porous layer. It is because of the battery, bruh. I mean, it's easy to say that. Again, maybe you know the answer. But when you say because of the battery, I'm still confused on what provides this voltage difference. Again, my brain is a bit on the, on the left side of the equilibrium, if you know what I mean. There's a porous layer. Between the KCO and silver wire and solution. It is common sense. It is common sense. Again, I know that there is a potential difference, but I'm still not convinced how the potential difference is made, how it is functioning. I understood this part. I understood the solution part. I just need to understand this top part. The porous layers between the KCl and the silver wire. Oh, did I KCl, silver wire, and the solution. Can you let me know how this 0.20 volt is made or physically present with the help of this porous layer. I'm still a bit confused. To clarify the sentence you're writing, since metals are conducting and electrolytes in which they're dipped are also conducting, therefore the battery allows for a potential difference. Yeah, both metals are conducting, in which the reference electrode or the metal that's in the reference electrode is maintained as pure metal with the help of this KCl. Equilibrium is pushed strongly towards the left. It's a backwards reaction, okay? Backwards equilibrium. This ensures the silver wire remains thickly coated with silver chloride because the ocean of chloride ions is so vast it acts as a buffer. Any tiny reaction from the wire doesn't change the concentration, which is what keeps the potential locked at 0.20. You can imagine as not a flowing current, but it's a static electrical tension sitting on the silver wire inside the glass tube. The chemical origin. The silver atoms and the silver chloride coating are in constant stage of exchanging electrons in the chloride ions and the physical presence. This exchange creates a specific density of electrons in the wire because the concentration of chloride is constant. Specific density of electrons on the wire. Because the concentration of chloride is constant and the electron density, and therefore voltage is physically stuck at steady 0.20 volt relative to the standard hydrogen electrode. Yep, that's where the standard hydrogen electrode comes in. You were confused about the 0 point is made or present with the help of porous layer. The connection porous layer is now where the voltage is created. The voltage is created on the wire inside the tube. The bridge, the porous layer acts as an electrical window or salt bridge. It is physically a ceramic plug that is soaked in KCl solution. Because the liquid is porous and connected, the liquid in the porous is connected 3 mole inside the sample solution outside. It allows the voltmeter to read 0.2 volt tension from the wire and compare it to the sample beaker. Without that porous layer, you would have to dip the silver wire directly into the beaker, into your beaker. Salt bridge, yeah. So the porous layer is what happens. Porous layer is what makes the voltmeter gets the reading. It would have been easier to understand that the salt bridge. I heard this term before. Without a porous layer, you would have to dip the silver wire directly into your beaker. If you had that, the chloride concentration in your sample would change to something else, and you would lose your steady baseline. So the porous layer. Saltbridge is a link to electrolytes. It is filled with agar powder and the reason for conduction of electricity among electrolytes. Is a link to electrolytes. It's filled with a reason for conduction of electricity among electrolytes. So agar is it's like a set of ions. It's like a highly conducting. And there's a rule to represent Saltbridge whenever you're writing the equation for reduction or oxidation in electrochemistry. I can search for agar powder. This gel allows ions to flow, but in my case it's not agar, but they do the same thing. So this only allows ions to flow. Again, it does not associate into ions. The standard method for creating. No, I don't want to know how they prepare it. There are other liquids. Yep. Just a minute. Gooning time. Yep. Yep. We gotta goon real fast. Oh come on, man! It's not about. The role of porous layer. Reference electrode consists of silver wire coated with layer of silver chloride. High concentration of chloride ions maintains a constant equilibrium pushed to the left, ensuring the potential remains fixed at 0. Trying to make it in 70 frames per second. I'm not laughing. I don't want to laugh. A porous ceramic layer at the base of the electrode allows for Allows for electrical contact between the internal. That's more than. The base of the electrode allows for electrical contact between the internal reference system and the sample solution while preventing the two solutions from mixing, thereby protecting the stable 0.20 volts baseline throughout the titration. It allows for electrical contact again. What? I just heard someone use the. I am not seeing the chat right now. Did you hear the FIFA president saying, "Today I feel GAY"? Wow. What happened though? What did he do though? What did he do though? Is it because Spain won the game? Could you explain a little bit on the electrical contact part? So it's gonna attract the Ag plus ions, and that attracted Ag plus ions what sort of interaction is this? Electrochemical? No. Ionic or the ionic attraction is that what makes it the volt and I don't see any exchange of electrons here, or the said electrical contact, or is it just the ions coming nearby? It's about creating an ionic bridge that allows the voltmeter to complete the circuit while keeping the two chemical environments separate. What do you mean 23 and 61? Here's how detailed breakdown. It's not ionic, not electro. It is ionic, not electronic. When we say electrical contact in this context, we mean ionic conductivity. Electrons cannot travel through water or ceramic on their own. For your voltmeter to measure the potential difference, there must be a continuous path for the charge to move between the reference electrode and the indicator electrode. For your voltmeter to measure the potential difference, there must be a continuous path of charge to move between the reference electrode. The pores in the ceramic are soaked with. This creates a liquid path, while electrons stay in the metal wire can move through these pores. This movement of ions is what closes the loop, allowing the instruments to read the voltage. No, the porous layer is actually designed to prevent the Ag plus ions in your beaker from reaching the internal silver wire. Yeah, I know it prevents it, but again, the 0.2 volt potential is created entirely inside the electrode, causing by the equilibrium between silver wire, the solid AgCl coating, and the internal KCl. The danger of attraction. If Ag plus ions from your titration beaker were attracted through the pores into the reference electron, let's just say it is not. They will react with the internal KCl, changing the concentration and causing your stable 0.2 baseline to wobble or drift. Is there an exchange of electrons? There is no exchange of electrons through the porous layer or the solution. As we discussed, the potentiometry measures potential, which is like electrical pressure. The electrons stay on the silver wire of the reference electrode and the silver rod of the indicator electrode. The voltmeter's job. The voltmeter simply measures the difference in push between these two separate metal surfaces, the pores. The ions moving through the pores simply allow push the voltmeter's job. The voltmeter simply measures the difference in push between these two separate metal surfaces. The pores role. The ions moving through the pores simply allow that push to be communicated from one side to the other. Without this ionic concentration, the voltmeter would be like a pressure gauge connected to a pipe. Ions moving through the pores simply allow. Again, yo, Aiden Bobby, what's up? What's up? ഞാനിപ്പോൾ പെനി പോകും ഫൈനൽ അല്ലേ? That's not your coming. I mean, it's 2 hours, right? I'm kinda hungry. I should get something to eat. Yeah, I'm also gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream again because if I sit too long, I'm gonna get hungry again. I'm gonna end the stream, just head to the store, be right back. I need just a minute. I need explanation or on how the pores. Hell yeah, I'll also be there. Just a minute. How the pores. How the pores. See you. Let's go. Pores are exactly. Like, is there a connection between the solution and the KCO, or is the pores just between the KCO and yeah, I'll just wait for the answer. Peace out, YouTube. I gotta eat something, because if I don't, that's gonna be bad. Peace out.